You guys want a gender reveal party?
Yes, we've heard that you're the best.
Yeah, but we don't know what you do.
Yeah, I asked my friend Stacy about her party. She said she could not talk about it, and nobody at the party could talk about it.
We were out of town.
Well, what I do is make the reveal of your baby's sex legendary. I only do 2 a year.
So what is it? Some kind of explosion?
Ooh, were you the forest fire one?
No, but I do know the organizer of that party.
Wow.
No, what I do is different. It's different because nobody has the guts to do what I do.
Oh my God, what is it?
Well, you give me the envelope with the baby sex, then the name of one male relative and one female relative in attendance.
And then what?
Then I shoot one. Whoever I shoot, you will know if it's a boy or a girl. Who are the two people?
Oh, I don't think this is for us.
My uncle and his mother.
What's going on, Empire? This is Stupid Talking Stupid on TV and Production Empire. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Bear, and we read the stupid, so you don't have to.
Almost forgot the name of the show.
I know. It's been so long. It's been so long. I think we've been gone 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Because that open was going to be a lot more, timely before your baby was born.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's fortunate that without even looking at the opening that we had today, I have a story related to it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's actually
Yay.
right on time, Patrick. You fucking nailed it, bro.
Nailed it. So thanks to Emily Ramirez for being the forever female voice of Stupid Talking Stupid. She's the best. She's the best. I could basically just go, hey, there's a script in your email. And she goes, okay.
It helps that, like, aside from the fact that she is an amazing professional and hilarious lady, she has a fucking sound booth in her house.
Yeah.
A full-on sound recording studio in her house.
Yeah.
So it's like, ooh, we need talented people. Okay, we know a ton of those. We need someone with at least a microphone. Okay, we know less of those.
Less of those.
We need someone with a really good microphone. Ooh, even smaller.
Even worse.
Now we need someone that understands recording sound quality. We got like 2 people.
Yeah. And she's always available to do it. So thank God.
Emily's number one.
So you had a baby.
I didn't.
No.
My girlfriend did. I was in the room.
Yeah.
I saw her face when the baby was removed.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What was that?
It went from like a visual bit 4 minutes in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because she was numb from the shot, so she just felt that they were doing stuff, but she couldn't give like a play-by-play of like, like, oh, they're cutting through my left side abdominal wall right now.
Oh, interesting. Did she feel now a little bit like robbed of the experience? Like she will not be able to.
No.
She won't be able to lord that over the child.
I mean, she could say, I got shanked for you.
True.
So like it's a multi-purpose because it works with prison and birth. Say I took a knife for you. So Mama's an OG.
Yeah, no, that's true. She should get like
I was just sitting
a
there.
Teardrop tattoo or something.
Right. I was just sitting there
like
in my too small hospital uniform.
Yeah, I saw that. That was fun. They're like, we'll never have a doctor or a patient of our size ever. That's what cracks me up. It's like people of our size, like we're all over the place. But like you can't go to Walmart and get like a 3X, 4X t-shirt.
I mean,
and I'm that's who goes to Walmart.
Dude,
though.
That's the problem. You totally can get that stuff from Walmart, but you just have to get there before everyone else.
I guess.
Because those are the ones that sell the fastest.
You think they'd buy extra? Because there are no mediums going to Walmart. They're going to
any other
H&M,
store.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
I could buy clothes at the gas station if I want to. Okay, cool. Thanks, Heather. Ruined it for the rest of us. Um, yeah, we got a fucking baby now.
Oh yeah, that's great.
It's definitely different. I'm so tired pretty much always now that I'll chug a cup of coffee and then go to sleep not even 2 minutes later.
Is the baby like crying at night?
No. So
then what's your problem? Go to bed.
The problem is that we have to wake her up every 3 hours to feed her. Like in order to make sure she puts on enough weight, you have to feed the shit out of her.
Okay.
So otherwise she'll just fucking sleep. I went into this 2 weeks ago. Hard pass, firm rule, no co-sleeping. That baby's gonna be in its own bed. Shut the fuck up. I don't want it in the bed. I'm gonna squish it. Literally, first night we're home, baby's in the bed, and I'm like, this is fine as long as she's quiet. We found out if she sleeps in bed with us, she'll sleep longer. Like we got her up to like a 5-hour stint one time.
Dude, I'd be terrified.
I am. I literally wedge myself on the edge of the bed. I'm not even kidding, maybe 15% of the bed. Because the rest of it is for Jen, and then for the baby in the middle, and then Jen's arm, which is around the baby. So anytime I start to move, she'll just hold her hand up and kind of like slap me. No. Like I'll sleep on my side, kind of hanging off the bed. I know it sounds terrible, but trust me, it's worse. I have a bedside table, right? I got this fucking
wake up with like your face on your cell phone.
Yeah. So I have this end table that's like 2 feet by 2 feet. Right, it's a big square. It's sturdy. It's not just like a little thing. It's like a full-on box kind of table.
You don't have your back up because the baby's taking over your room.
The baby's taking over the room. The crib is right here. I could touch it. I can't put up a backdrop because this is the backdrop. The baby's not in it. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Like, do you see this?
It's like shaking the shit out of it. Like I told you she's loud. No, she's a fucking champion. The only time she gets loud is when she's hungry and we haven't fed her immediately. Like she goes from waking up to saying, "Hey, I'm hungry," to 30 seconds later being like, "I'm gonna kill you." Every other time she just sits there kind of like she just looks around quiet. Like when she's sleeping, she makes tiny dinosaur noises. Like in Jurassic Park, when they're hatching the raptor egg,
and
you hear that's what she makes.
Well,
it's adorable.
She might be a quarter raptor.
I think she is. I know she's like an eighth Chinese.
Yeah.
But we can't guarantee my lineage. My mother was adopted.
True.
Although, fun fact, according to my dad the other day,
I did not know that.
Yeah, well,
my mom was adopted.
Oh my god! Parent Trap 2021, brother.
People do keep. Somebody tried to get into the bar the other night. Like they didn't have their ID.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, come on, I know you, bro." And I'm like, "You don't know me." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "You work over at Darien." And I go, I think you think I'm Bear. I'm not. I go, and I don't think we look that much alike, but I don't like being profiled.
Yeah.
I go, because I'm pretty much being large white guy profiled right now.
Yeah, we're the most oppressed.
Yeah.
Because there's so many of us.
Where's our parade?
I think we get Thanksgiving parade because that's kind of like our people slaughtered the previous ones. So
cool.
At least we have really cool balloons. Genocide. Have some turkey, Grandma.
Right.
Yeah. So let's you know what, it's been a little bit. Let's go and jump into some stupid here.
Sure.
Oh, VHS tapes. Remember those?
I do.
Remember those?
My sister has all of the Disney ones.
Oh, the clamshell ones?
That's cool because that's now on my TV. Like I have Disney Plus. Like I have all of the Disney ones now. And I'm like, so you can figure out what to do with those. She's like, I'm thinking about getting a shelf. I'm like, cool, so that they'll just collect dust.
Hey, you could sell those.
Because I think they sell more if they were like plastic wrapped.
No, people still want the clamshell one. Is it like so? Oh, so you're gonna get $8 instead of $12 from them? Oh no!
Yes.
Oh no!
That's what we call taking a hit.
You know, in today's market, you can't really judge the clamshell market. You know, it's pretty volatile. It's right up there with cryptocurrency. There's like
right.
There's Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Clamshell, VHS tape from Disney.
Beauty and the Beast. Original Little Mermaid with the penis tower.
Penis tower.
We've got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not the porn version?
No, it's the Little Mermaid with the.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I mean they did a porn version of it, and there was penises on that one.
Yeah.
Right. So a former Oklahoma resident named Karen McBride. No, you hear Karen, but no.
No, more like no Oklahoma.
All right, we're just gonna.
That is one big pile of shit.
Yep.
That's what your jokes are. You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You have so many of them on you. It's been a while. I got I forgot about that one. It's so long.
That wasn't the one I was thinking you were gonna do. I'm not gonna tell you. So let's go.
Okay.
Oklahoma.
Karen McBride. She has she's got a criminal record of felony embezzlement.
All the managers.
Right. She first found out about the charges when she moved. She has moved to Texas and gotten married. Tried to change her license after getting married, and because of COVID, you have to do appointments right now. So she sent in her information and got some information back saying, "Hey, how about you call this number and then get back to us?"
That's some criminal ass shit. When you have to be told that what you did was criminal by the DMV, you're like, I do so much illegal shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know what counts anymore. And they're like, well, let's see if we can re-up your license.
Mm-hmm.
No, too much criminal shit.
Yeah, bitch, you thought. Your Honor, I lost my license under the bitch you thought clause of 1994. So I can't drive right now.
Yeah, that was a pain. Like, I finally got my real ID. Like, I finally got it was like May 4th. I woke up, like, I better try and make an appointment. I'm already 2 days past, like, I got to figure this out. And then I went, and it was 1:30, and they said, we got an appointment in Naperville at 2. I'm like, bitch, I'm on my way. And I ran, like, I got in the car, I went, barely even combed my hair. Like, I just had, like, one of those, like, I have one of those ID photos that where they, like, wake you up at, like, they wake you up at 3:30 in the morning, and they shake you, and then they go, click, and you're like, that's your ID photo. But I went there and they're like, yeah, you need to take a sign test. And I go, oh, okay. Can I get one of those books so I can look at them all? Just because there's always a couple tricky signs that you've never seen ever. Right. And they're like, yeah, we're out of books. And I go, okay. So I sat down and I found the book like online. Okay. And I'm looking at it. And then I come up, like, the lady comes over. She's like, you're not allowed to use your phone in here. I go, I'm studying for a test. Like, what should I do? She's like, you're not allowed to use your phone in here. You could be taking pictures of us. And I was like, nobody want to take pictures of you. I just want to learn the signs. Jesus Christ. I got one wrong. I know. I'm like, well, I kind of wanted to say to her, I want to be like, okay, so you're worried about that. Does that not tell you, like, what your attitude is towards, like, if you're worried about people, like, they could identify us, well, maybe you're a bitch at work and you need to stop it. To be like, maybe just like a little bit better of a demeanor. Yeah. But I'm like, basically be like, nobody wants to take pictures of you. And I said it out loud. And I was like,
your job it's your job to take pictures. They wouldn't even let you take a couple extra ones.
You take a picture of me. Yeah. Ooh. Take a picture of you. No, nobody wants to take pictures. I got one wrong. And it was the one about
like no underwater left turns when the sun's out.
It was kind of like if you have like a kid in the car under this amount of weight, it needs to be in a car seat, and it was like in the front seat, in the back seat, or anywhere in the car. And I was like, back seat, because the kid has to be in the back seat, right? Right. Anywhere in the car, it said. And I actually went up to them and I go, I don't know this question. I'm like, the one I got wrong, because I wanted them all right. Right. And I go, this isn't right. I go, anywhere in the car? They said, yes, anywhere in the car. I go, the driver's seat?
You're such a dick.
And they go, oh, no. I'm like, no.
So we're gonna fix these numbers, right?
I go, I'm gonna have it wrong on my record. I go, but we both know I'm I took my paper thing and I left. Anyway,
I want an asterisk next to my score.
I'd
So when
like
people
an
see it,
asterisk.
it has an ask me option.
Right?
So anyway, Karen McBride, felony embezzlement, trying to change her license. So the phone number that she got with a reference number, it was to the county district attorney's office, where she was told that charges were filed against her because she never returned a copy of Sabrina the Teenage Witch on VHS in 1999.
Which season?
I don't know. It doesn't
All
say.
that matters.
It does matter. I know. But here's the thing. She doesn't even know. Like, she didn't even rent it out. It was her boyfriend that was living with her at the time rented it out.
God damn it, Chad.
She even fucking referred to it as Samantha the Teenage Witch. She's like,
Okay,
I don't
first of all,
know. Fucking,
Listen.
I didn't try to deceive anyone over Samantha the Teenage Witch.
Is that her quote?
Yes.
You gotta love it. You gotta love that. You gotta love. I can guarantee the person who was like taking it down. They're like writing. They're like, oh, okay. Did you do this? And she's like, no, I didn't. I didn't want to deceive someone over Samantha the Teenage Witch. The reporter's right and going.
Visual bit.
It's Sabrina.
Ma'am. Point of contention. It's Sabrina.
Later on, there's like an editor's note. The editor's note is we do it's Sabrina. Stop emailing us.
We apologize for Karen's behavior, but she was being a real bitch about it. She was being a real Samantha about it. Ugh, Samantha the Teenage Witch in the city.
Samantha the Teenage Witch kind of sounds like that, like that those tapes you'd get at like a bodega, where they've got like the generic, like generic shows.
It's Sabrina the Teenage Witch set in Sex and the City when Godzilla attacks.
Right. they've got Samantha the Teenage Witch. They've got Sex in the Town.
Oh no, not Sex in the Town.
Sex in the Town. Gilmore Gals.
Gilmore Gargoyles. the Gilmore Gargoyles.
The Gilmore Gargoyles. They like coffee, but they just stand around on buildings all day.
Yeah, they just hang out until the night comes.
New on the WB, Gilmore Gargoyles. It's hard being a single gargoyle. Just waiting around for the sun to go down.
Mm-hmm. The dating pool is so narrow.
This side of the building and that side of the building.
You know how hard it is to get uptown at 3 a.m.?
Not married because I got wings.
Yeah, I could just fly there. Oh, man. So yeah, she has a criminal record for.
I can literally do an hour on Gilmore Gargoyles. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, I've got no restrictions in the show, so now I have to go back to work after this. I say that, but at the same time, my girlfriend is downstairs with the baby watching the show, hearing me say, "Oh, I don't have any time constriction.
I've got no time constriction.
I've got nothing to do after this, Patrick. We can go 4 hours.
We're free.
This is the one time we could do this."
She's down there with her baby.
Yeah, she's down there with her baby in my house. What? This baby right here.
Like, did you just hear like a shotgun cock? That's weird.
It's weird. Yeah, there's just there's a hole in the. Actually, there's
like a single gun like comes into me. You're like,
yeah, I've just been behaving.
We got to wrap this up.
Hey, we're out of time. Speaking of people that are out of time. Oh my goodness.
Are you looking
Japanese
for like a story? There you go.
What's up?
It's like you're looking for a story, like something to do with.
Nope. Takashi Miyagawa, 39-year-old businessman.
Takashi Mags.
This guy, he's out of time because his girlfriend just found out he was lying about his birthday.
Uh-oh.
And you know how she found out?
How?
Because the 34 other women that were also his girlfriend that had different birthdays in mind. This man went around telling at least 35 girlfriends, like he's became interested in all of them, started roughly dating them. Not like roughly, like
let's go on to dinner.
Let's go give us my birthday. I have been fucking up my word choices for the last week and a half so
Yeah.
much. I've been saying the wrong things constantly.
Sleep deprivation.
Oh my God.
You're sleeping with your head on an end table. Get a pillow, dummy.
There is a pillow.
Mm-hmm.
It's I understand why it's such an effective torture tactic. I've admitted
I can stay awake for a couple days. You gotta be bitches.
I think about like day 3, I admitted to killing JFK. I was like, I don't care, just let me sleep. I did it. You didn't see me because I ran away real fast. Trust me, I have the body of a sprinter.
And the heart of a sprinter.
No, I have the body of one. The heart of a sprinter, the body of Christ.
Oh, Jesus.
Hasn't stopped working when I turned 33.
True.
Boom.
Boom roasted Jesus.
Boom. Take that, Jesus.
Boom,
You
Jesus
son
roasted.
of a bitch. Oh man. So Takashi Miyogawa, he had at least 35 different girlfriends, and he told each one of them a different day was his birthday. So he would just have a constant stream of birthday gifts.
What's funny is that three of them had to have the same day.
Why?
Because it's 34. Like he could have just did like one for every day, like up to 31. But then like he's got 3 extra. Like
No.
He should have capped it.
He's got his day. Like he told one 47-year-old girlfriend that his birthday was on February 22nd. He told another 40-year-old woman that his birthday was in July. Another one was told that his birthday was in April. He's all over the map. This dude has birthdays in every month.
Oh.
You know how everyone's always like, it's my birth month.
That's what I'm saying. He should just do it 1 month. Be like, 1 month this is my birthday month.
I feel like you're limiting yourself there because and it increases the chances of a hangover, because what if someone wants to take him out, like, ooh, a surprise trip for your birthday weekend,
yeah,
and then all of a sudden he's out of town with Stacy, and then Jessica's like, what the F, I want to take you out for dinner on your birthday, and you just left. What's that about?
I know.
Now the chick is up. You got to have at least a week.
This is how you could tell that Jenica is also sleep deprived. She just asterisked year when she wrote it correctly before. It's my birthday year. To her, it did look right. She wanted to make sure.
I just need you guys to know. I meant year.
I meant year.
You know how I wrote year? Psst.
I meant it.
It was year. I fucking got you, you idiots.
Anyway.
He has been accused of swindling women out of over 100,000 yen worth of birthday presents, clothes, and cash. And he met all these women while working with a marketing company where he sold shower heads and other products.
Well, there you go.
Not only did
shower heads and shower accessories.
And not only did he get presents from these women, but he also managed to sell some of them shower devices. So he's like, I'll take a present.
Dude. That guy hustles.
No wonder. Like,
are we admonishing him, or are we being like, this guy's?
Do you see the title of this story, Patrick? He's the birthday champion. He's a part-time worker. His other part-time job is having a birthday.
Yeah, that sounds like a full-time job.
Mm-hmm.
It's like his hobby is shower heads. His passion is birthdays.
Yeah. His side hustle is single women who are lonely. Because he targeted single women, telling them he wanted to get married at sometime soon. And then, oops, all the women teamed up and reported him to the police.
Dude, that's the thing. You'll get caught. I'll never forget. There was a guy I went to school with in New York, and I went to a musical theater college, so there was a fair amount of gay guys who, they love musical theater and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy was he had the hustle where he was talking to girls saying that he was gay, but he's got his doubts.
Oh,
and he'd pull, and they'd all be like, "We can help you," and everything like that.
I could change him.
And I kept telling him over and over. I kept saying, "Sooner or later, you're gonna get caught." They all talk to one another. You're gonna get caught. And we were at a bar, and I knew the owner of the bar. We're all sitting there, and these girls came in and proceeded to kick the shit out of him.
Awesome.
And I looked at the bouncer, and I go, "Just let it happen.
Let it happen.
He deserves it."
He should know what he did.
I told him, but yeah, they all probably got together. It was like they probably had some like Tekashi fan club, and they're like, "Wait a minute, his birthday was yesterday." And they're like, "No, it wasn't. It was 2 months ago." And
Could you
like,
imagine?
No, it wasn't.
Joining a Facebook group of celebrating Tekashi's birthday, and you're like, "Wait a second."
It could have, and you know what really bit him in the ass? It's because he went too far. I'm willing to bet you it was people who were fan of the showerheads.
And
they're like, "These are great showerheads," and they'll be like, "Isn't Tekashi the best?" Yeah, I went out with him for his birthday. Wait, I went out with him for his birthday. No, I went out with him for his birthday. Let's kill this
dun. Jesus.
And everybody likes it. Like.
So now, we got a wonderful story here.
Mm-hmm.
It's about Chicago, so I know you'll care about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm bringing the music back. Yeah, anyway, it's just so loud. I have to turn it off. According to the Windy City was ranked #1 on pest control company Orkin's list of rattiest cities for 6 consecutive years because we have so many problems with rats. So we have a huge infestation. We're dirty as fuck. We need to clean our collective room. And in an effort to try to knock that down a peg, the Treehouse Humane Society started what I like to refer to as their cat version of the Suicide Squad, because they humanely capture feral cats, spay or neuter them, and then release them into residential or commercial settings with rodent infestations to act as an environmentally friendly rodent control.
I would watch that movie.
I know. Suicide Squad.
It's like we need an elite team of cats. And then they go up to like a house, and then this like woman comes out in like a Christmas sweater. And it's like, "I'm Linda. Which cat do you need?" And she's got like thousands.
I need the toughest, scariest, most deadliest cat you have. Oh, you need muffins.
Meowly Quinn.
Jared Miauto. Oh my god. I don't want to get caught in this game again. After Meowlo, we can't be trusted with cat.
No, we cannot be trusted.
Oh man. So yeah, they take these cats who they say cannot thrive in a home or shelter environment, and they cannot be reintegrated into their former colonies.
Somewhere there's that same woman in the sweater. She's like, "Watch me. I want all the cats."
Amanda Caterwaller. I'm gonna hit myself.
You do it to yourself.
Oh my god, that was terrible.
That was a bad one.
So the Treehouse Humane Society has placed more than 1,000 feral cats into the Chicago streets since 2012. It's not like they just released 1,000 all at once, because although hilarious,
I would love to. I would watch that video. And today we have the running of the cats, and it's like literally a person like, "I'm allergic," just running away.
Just like a small kid with glasses going, "My asthma."
My asthma.
Mom,
it's the cat. Mom.
You always said a drowning puss, but I didn't think this is what you meant.
Oh god.
Is that not what he meant?
No, I don't think that's what he meant.
Oh man. Speaking of, some more cat issues. A Chinese safari park in the Hongshu Safari Park, wouldn't you know it, accidentally misplaced 3 of their leopards and then didn't tell anyone for a couple of weeks. There's like, just
you know why?
Because
they didn't want to ask. They didn't want to ask, and they'll be like,
"Oh no,
have you guys seen any of these leopards?" It's like, hold on, let me see. Let me look through my binoculars. I'm going to tell you if I could spot them.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. That's worse than mine. Worse than mine. Worse than mine. Worse than mine. So they only said something once they captured 2 of them. One of them's still on the loose. They were out.
He's like, "I'm not going back."
Fuck off.
Fuck out. I'm out. I'm free to live my leopard life.
Kitty
That's right.
Dufresne.
No one's taking Leopold home. Yes, his name is Leopold Leopard.
Kitty Dufresne crawled through 4 miles of shit. The leopards were at large during China's 5-day Labor Day holidays, where hordes of tourists visited that super popular city.
Great.
Yeah,
of all the weekends.
It honestly sounds like the plot of like a horror movie.
They seem to have so many problems with all of these things.
Oh yeah,
I just
name the things.
I never understand.
Name the things.
The Chinese people.
Are you saying
their regulations? The lack of regulation.
Oh, okay, there you go. I was going to say regulations.
No, it makes you wonder why people are like, you know what? Let's go check out that leopard tour. And you're like, but remember what happened to the rhino tour? You know, there's always a story that some animals got loose. Like, thank God dragons aren't real. Because if they were real, and they'd be there, and they'd be like, yeah, we've got a dragon enclosure. Oddly enough, it got out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you need to keep these up.
Like China,
let people know.
China's just a series of very small Jurassic Parks.
It is. It really is. They're like, don't worry, we have a huge wall. I'll stay in.
Oh,
it's only on the one side.
I don't know. We built a ladder into it for our convenience.
God damn it! Who knew they didn't that ladder?
Oh man! But you know, while we're still on the theme of it, I think it's time for a little bit of. Goat news.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got a little lightheaded from that one. There was a goat.
There was a goat
in Saskatchewan. Decided to go hang out in the Tim Hortons. Just walked in. The employees.
For people who don't know, what is the Tim Hortons?
It's like a Dunkin' Donuts gas station kind of thing for Canada.
Yeah.
They swear it's like the best donuts and coffee you can get, but then I heard that in recent years the quality has gone down. So if we were to try to go now and be like, oh, it's kind of okay, they'll be like, no, you don't understand, okay, buddy? It was better before. Buddy. Okay, friend. Sorry, really good, sorry, really good donuts.
Sorry, the quality's gone down. Not our fault.
Sorry, the leopards got out.
Sorry, that's something you never hear about that shit happening in Canada.
No,
because they'd also tell people to be like, hey guys, just no worries. But there's 3 leopards and they're running around. If you just steer clear of them, and if anybody gets eaten, then we're sorry.
We are very sorry. So this goat was showed up into Tim Hortons and would not fucking leave. The employees tried to get it out. They tried coaxing it out, and they'd shut the fuck up. The goat would get outside and just turn right back around and come in through the automatic doors. It's like, I'm just gonna keep staying here.
So like, turn them off. Turn the automatic doors. And we're not allowed to do that during operating hours. The goat's just going to keep coming in.
Well, sorry about that, but goat's going to be in here.
We got to follow the rules.
They had to call the.
Give him a donut. I know it's here, Mr. Goat. I know it's not as good as it used to be.
Goat nut.
If you could leave, goat nut.
They had to call the cops to deal with the goat that just wouldn't fucking leave. So the officers got the goat and arrested him, aka held on to him so they could find out where the hell it belonged to. They eventually found the owners, but goat got arrested at a Tim Hortons in Canada. The goat was very unhappy at his treatment, so it was pretty violent. You never know what happens. These damn goats.
Goes on Yelp.
Mm-hmm.
But like you can't understand it because he's got hooves and you can't really get the keys.
Look at this criminal.
Like, I don't know. This goat looks pissed.
This criminal. This nice to see you up here does not apply to goats.
Right. And the goat's like literally in front of it going, am I skateboarding? No. Am I biking?
No.
No. Then leave me alone. Just a goat at a store.
There's free Wi-Fi. Maybe I'm here for the
nice
Wi-Fi.
To see you. Going on all my farm pages. Gotta check my farm bill.
God damn it. I hate you so much. Oh man. Speaking of things, people hating things. How do you feel about potholes, Patrick?
Like, this is new. I do not like. I mean, I'm not really as affected by them because I drive a Jeep.
Yeah,
but I get how they'd be upsetting to like a Geo Metro that's like an inch off the ground.
Well, a man from New Zealand named Jeff Upson has gotten quite over having potholes in the area that are not getting fixed.
Oh no.
He started having his own personal task force since 2018 to draw attention to the problem because no one's taking it seriously. The amount of potholes they've been he tried getting in touch with local counselors, like the people that he voted for
who are supposed to fix
take care of this stuff. He tried contacting the Auckland Transport directly, and they would just flat out ignore him. So he decided to take care of business, and with really bright colors, spray paint would just spray paint giant dicks over them all around, big old dicks on the ground. He got this inspiration because he saw someone do it.
I was going to say someone
in the UK in 2015.
I don't think we ever covered. Did we ever cover that?
I think we did.
I think we did.
Yeah, because it was a street artist that goes.
It's 2018, right?
2015.
2015.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might have been first year.
Yeah, it was. Because I think we've been doing the show 5 years now.
Yeah, that might have been. Yeah, that's right. I mean, my favorite is when people come to me and they tell me about stories we've done, and I go, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've got like two in my head that I remember like vividly.
Mm-hmm. Is it Congressional Magic?
No,
is it the testing of the meth?
Yes.
That
one I will always remember, and the other one was the panda enclosure. But the only reason is because we did the side video to it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've got three. Sorry, and then the other one because of the
professional segue.
Professional segue.
Yeah.
Whenever anybody wants to know like what our show's about, I always go, just listen to Professional Segue because that's one of the best it ever was. And I was like, I'm not promising that quality for every show.
No,
but
hey, sometimes it just makes the bit better when you see it in the video.
Totally does.
Like, was that bit as good as we thought it was? I mean, I thought it was pretty great. You put it with a video, it's stellar.
Putting a tie and a briefcase on a Segway, it makes it all the better. Anyway,
the
penis road.
Yeah, and
penis rolls.
He got that idea, and then now he is in trouble. He had to give a formal statement to police, and he faces a fine or possible community service. You know what would be a great community service? Fixing the potholes. Give him the materials. I'm sure he'd love to do it. He has done it. So since 2018, he has covered around 100 potholes, most of which, but not all, have been with penises.
Is there a photo? Like, I'm assuming he's just going like there's the pothole, and then there's a ball on the side, and then the shaft and head.
I mean,
you're gonna want to, if you're gonna do it right, if you want to like Banksy it, you want to like incorporate the hole.
Oh, absolutely. No, that's the thing. He keeps it to the size of the hole. Like, he doesn't make it obnoxious where it's like a 14.5-foot penis for a pothole the size of a basketball. I gotta see if I could find it. There we go.
Looking for stuff. There you go.
So we got, see, it's the pothole problem right here. He just covers the pothole with the shaft. And the balls are for like a little bit of a crumbling area. You got to make sure you fill the balls. Like the balls are right here. You got to make sure when the balls, they go all over this area.
Yeah, it'd be like, it'd be like the vein work's a little lazy.
Well, I mean, I think like you get the natural vein work from the curvature of the road,
I suppose.
And if you notice, you see how big this is? It's because it's blacktop.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Nobody else is there. Once you go blacktop, you don't go backtop.
Son of a bitch.
I'm fine. Now I'm just trying to do it.
You know what? Did you tackle some boredom during this little bit of a pancetta that we're in?
Pancetta?
Yeah, the pancetta.
Yeah. Love a good pancetta.
There is this gentleman from the UK that decided to spend a little bit of time over the last few years, culminating in and ending it now. He is There we go. He went through his favorite parking lot of a local Sainsbury in Bromley, Southeast London. His name is Gareth Wild, and what he did was wild.
Gareth. That's Gareth.
He had this mission, this plan of his. He started in 2015. He decided it's going to be his duty on his weekly shopping trips. He's going to park in every single spot, all 211 spots in that parking lot, and then rate and review them and make a fucking map to show other people of like, these are the prime spots. These are the okay spots. These are the don't you dare park here spots.
And you know, they're like one of those people. It's like, you guys, I think today I'm going to throw some blueberries in my yogurt.
What? Are you?
I'm going to shut up. I know.
No.
I'm going to
guys, Gareth is going to put blueberries in his yogurt.
You guys are going to do it.
I know it's crazy. I come watch.
And then it's not just going to be on top. I'm going to mix it in.
Game changer. He's mixing it in.
I'm going to mix it in, you guys.
No, I don't know about granola. I'll ask him.
You putting granola on that?
Joy, God, you think I should?
You think you should?
Yeah, they think you should.
What do you guys think? I'm doing it.
Do it. Fucking do
it.
I'm
doing it.
Oh my God.
There's raisins in here too.
I gotta Instagram this.
There's so cool. Raisins in here. And then, watch this. Chocolate chips. Chocolate chips!
He basically made low-fat ice cream, but put all the fat in it. Yeah, I know. His diet's not really going to work.
I'm going to do the parking lot thing next, you guys. I'm going to do the parking lot thing next. Because I'm wild. Gareth Wild.
So here's how Gareth mapped it out. He's like, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to break it off into sections. He made this aerial map for himself so he could figure out which sections he was going to park in. So he wouldn't park in the same one twice if he didn't have to.
God forbid.
I know. But here's the thing. He had to. Because if he did once a week from 2015, he should have been done a couple years ago.
Right.
But the problem is sometimes you go grocery shopping, you got your screaming kids with you, which I'm excited for. And you just gotta take the spot. You can't wait for the prime one to be given up. Like some of these prime ones, he had to wait.
Quitter, sure can.
And that's the thing. You're talking about not wanting to be a quitter. This man's dedication to the cause. He refused to make special trips just to get a parking spot. He said, no, when I'm there, that's when I'll do it. Because he's like, otherwise it's like doing steroids, and I'm not no juicer.
The wild man.
Mm-hmm. You want to see wild? Look at these. Look at this. Look at this. We've got the parking lot set up. We got some okay parking spots. We have the ones you should avoid. We got the ones that are, furthest away in the corner over here. Like, ooh, that's pretty awful.
Where's the building? Oh, there's the building.
The building is in the bottom right of the map down
here.
It is. The orange spots, I'm assuming, are cart returns or handicap spots or bike spots or whatever. Because he didn't. Oh, no, the handicap spots are marked. There were like motorcycle spots and there was the cart return. So he couldn't park in literally every single space. But every space that he was legally allowed to park in, he was able to put on the map. So we got some useful spots. They're right by the cart corrals. So it's pretty convenient. But the ones right next to him, avoid those. Those are bad. That's danger.
We might get your car hit.
I know this. These spots over here in the corner, the pink corner of avoidance. He's like, man, if you take in these spots, you're gonna be in people's way. It's a little bit blind. You can't. You know how impatient these people are. You can't just block their path because they have to come in and they have to come in this way and then go down this way. So if you're in this corner, fuck you for trying to leave.
Right.
I mean, honestly,
these the ones on the right hand side, the God tier. They're not. I think it would just be those 8. I don't know. Like, there's an avoid one, and then they're like, these are really good. But why?
Yeah, because they're also the closest you can get to the store while not having the handicap parking.
I suppose.
You suppose? Have you ever parked in a parking lot, Patrick? This is why you're not a parking guy.
I'm just saying, they seem less than good.
You seem less than.
I am questioning Gareth Wild's whole theory.
Well, you
first the granola.
You shut up. You know what? The granola was a good idea. He might have got a little wobbly with the chocolate chips. But
I had a sugar high, you guys. And you know how I don't like substances.
I had to take a nap in the early
I'm
afternoon.
take a nap early in the afternoon because it came down.
I'm wicked.
They're
I had 3
wild.
strawberries one day.
No, you did not.
I did.
Guys!
What?
had 3 strawberries.
Is that what you think? Is
Not
that,
one. He had 3.
I wasn't counting. I'm sorry.
He wasn't counting. Guys, he wasn't counting.
I had to spend my whole job counting. Why did I have to count at lunch?
He's just wild. Gareth wild.
Gareth
I want
wild.
to live that. I want to live that life. The wild life.
He just sits outside eating strawberries.
Look at him. He doesn't care about seeds or anything. He doesn't. There's no floss around him, guys.
He's got
He
no
might have
floss.
seeds. He might have seeds until he brushes his teeth tonight.
And who knows when that'll be? He
He's a
works
wild
late.
man. He's a wild man. No flosser. I didn't even see a flosser. There's no flosser.
You know he's anti-water pick.
He is. What?
Yeah, he is.
Don't even get to him about the one that's the water pick slash the toothbrush.
Oh
He won't
my
even
God.
talk about it.
It's
He
so
won't-
convenient.
He won't even talk about it.
Why not?
He's wild.
Oh, he's wild.
Did
Oh,
you see
fuck.
his parking thing?
No.
Yeah, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it either.
Oh my God. I heard about it, but I haven't seen the results.
Some of those results are questionable.
Oh?
He's got a bad spot, and he's got 3 supposedly great spots. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, like right next to
But
each other?
That's G Wild. That's G Wild.
That's wild.
Yeah. Gross.
Speaking of things that are wild.
Oh yeah.
That opening we did today with the
Oh yeah.
gender reveal?
The very timely one.
There's a several neighborhoods in different southern New Hampshire towns experienced a gender reveal because someone decided to blow up a shit ton of tannerite in a quarry to reveal their baby's gender.
Yes.
Yeah, these people got permission from the quarry to do it. So they just
Just
the
used
best
all the explosives.
this tannerite, you could just buy it. Like you Patrick, you could just go and buy some of this.
What?
Yeah, that's how just like, yeah, you could just do it. You want this? You want a tiny bomb? Go for it.
Gareth.
What?
What you want to get some tannerite?
Oh my God, for my yogurt?
Yes. He's wild. Gareth's wild.
Oh my God.
He doesn't have a head anymore. Just exploded. I don't know. I don't think it was the chocolate chips though. I think it was the tannerite.
No. You know what?
It's
They were
probably the
semi-sweet.
It's probably the tannerite. If I had to guess.
How
Looking at your-
wait. How many strawberries did he eat before that?
He ate 3.
Okay, it was probably the strawberries.
Yeah, blows
'Cause he
my
was-
mind.
He was bursting with flavor.
Oh,
I
it's probably
hate
the
that.
tannerite though. It's probably the tannerite.
Yeah, it's probably right. Yeah, so these people that live right by the quarry were woken up because shit got knocked off their walls. Other people, it activated their doorbell camera because of movement, and some people had their foundations cracked because of the massive explosion.
Oh my god.
And just so you know,
Those things are dangerous,
it's
dude.
a boy. So as
Just
an oh boy, we fucked up.
Did I ever tell the story about Mike McCaffrey's on there? I don't
Yeah.
remember. Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Still my favorite. Still my
Hey,
favorite.
at least they knew beforehand.
Poof. Yeah.
Because usually those things are so like
Hush,
they're not
hush.
that sensitive.
No.
Like you have to like fucking hork those things for
That's
the
the
fire.
best. What do you think it's gonna be?
Oh my god. This next thing. We have a governor who signed it in Georgia, has signed a bill that would make the state have daylight saving time all year long.
Okay.
So far, nothing crazy, right? They didn't even say the daylight saving time has been associated with sleep deprivation, car crashes, heart attacks, and strokes. So there's arguments against it. We enacted it forever ago to work with the farming schedule with kids helping their family farm so they can go
Right.
to school still. I don't
And
think
even
we
then,
need that
in
anymore.
Indiana, there are places that don't like where a lot of the farms are.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we just don't do it.
Yeah, we just Word pass.
Like if you go from one town to the other, there's a change in time.
Yeah, I remember because
fucking thing.
we made a fucking road trip to a sandwich place called Penn Station. There weren't any in Illinois at the time. We just wanted to drive to Indiana to try the place, and we're like, oh, perfect. It's like an hour away. We'll get there with 20 minutes to spare. We got there, and it had been closed for over half an hour because of fucking daylight savings time switch. They're like, why? It's you guys. We're touching you. Why are you different time? And then the next town over is the same time as us. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, I did stand up in Indiana, and I thought I was there. I thought I was there really early. Turns out I was an hour early only, and I was like, what fucking time is it here?
Oh, I wanted.
I literally had to call down to the hotel. I'd go. I'm like, it's just like nobody stayed in this room, and they haven't changed the clocks, or like what is it? And she goes, "Oh, you must be on slow time." And I was like, well, when you say it like that, it kind of sounds like, stupid time. And I don't appreciate that.
Are you on Central Standard Time? Central Standard Time died 400 years ago.
Whoa, the ghost of 8 o'clock.
Yeah, you gotta change your clock.
No, I'm not going to do it.
No, they changed it.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm on Gareth time.
Oh, Gareth, GST. Indiana.
GST. But, where it's always wild o'clock.
No, goddamn.
But no, I remember, and I asked him. I go, okay, well, I'm going to this place in Wolcott. Are they on? What time is it there? They go, I don't know. I'm like, this is dumb.
They're on fuck you time. How about that?
Right. So then I ended up having to get there. I felt like I was there like an hour early just in case.
I hate getting places early. Because I'm just gonna sit around and get all fucking worried about things. Like, do I gotta poop now? How about now? Do I have to poop now?
Now.
Now?
Right? Now. That's why Gareth Wild goes before he leaves.
Mm-hmm. That's why ever since he started putting the granola in his yogurt, it's been real regular.
Yeah. So
far, not that crazy of a story. My favorite part about this, and it's just one sentence, Representative Wes Cantrell, who sponsored the bill, he said, not only would it result in less crashes on the road, but criminals like the cloak of darkness, so they have one less hour in the evening to commit their crimes.
They do. They love the cloak of darkness. Dude, where'd you get that cloak?
The darkness store.
Yeah. Oh, I love the darkness store. Because if you're gonna be committing a crime, you want to be dressed appropriately.
That's what I was saying.
You can't just do it in a coat. You can't just do it with a cape. You need a cloak of darkness.
Yeah, normally I just came here for my thoughts, but then I saw the cloak and I thought I could use that.
I could use that, and I could also commit a crime.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I did?
What?
You know what I did?
Last
time I was wearing my cloak of darkness?
Yeah.
I rented Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh no.
And I didn't fucking return it.
You rebel.
I laid the blame on my girlfriend Karen.
Oh my God, Gareth, you wild
all
man.
Because flip cloak of darkness.
Damn, Gareth, you're cold.
It's true.
I like that he thinks that just because they're changing the time on the clocks, that criminals will be like, I can't go out yet. It's still early evening.
Yeah.
I go out late evening.
No, they pushed it forward. It's 8 now.
No, I have to. If it's 10, I can go out. That's when I commit my crimes.
Okay, well then we push it forward. It's 10 now.
Oh, but I need it to be 8. It's so late already. I've work tomorrow.
No, it is literally look outside.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
It's a cloak of darkness.
Oh.
Don't commit crimes, dude.
I'm ready for bed already.
Oh, this time change is
foiled again.
I had so many crimes I wanted to commit tonight.
So many crimes.
I just don't know. They were all time sensitive.
You should look at my Pinterest crime board.
Right. See how that is organized. It's out by the minute. That's weird.
Thank you. I did this at night.
9:15 jaywalk. 9:17 take garbage can. Oh, I get it.
I'm a real bad boy. You can see my spreadsheet.
Oh, Gareth, you crazy son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. Speaking of sons of bitches.
Well,
goddamn Ohio State Senator Andrew Brenner decided to attend a Zoom meeting where they were discussing let's see how we put it. House Bill 283. You're saying, what the hell is House Bill 283?
I know what it is.
Oh, you do? Okay, Patrick, what is it real quick before I like bog people down with the fucking the nomenclature.
House Bill 283.
Yeah.
Is the electric
Ohio State
bill.
Senate. Yeah.
Is the electric bill.
Mm-hmm.
It's $283.
Okay. Oh, okay. See, I think
turn the lights off before they leave. They don't turn the lights off. You get a sky high electric bill.
$283 in the pandemic.
I know.
Who's got this kind of money?
Not me. Not Ohio.
Me. Gareth?
I do.
Spent all his money on strawberries, that son of a bitch.
That's right. And gas to go park.
He just drives there every day buying strawberries, parking in different spots.
This is a good strawberry. It's an even better spot. Blue.
We'll see you tomorrow. That's how you catch him. Like you put some strawberries on the ground to a box that has a pile of strawberries under it.
Right.
Caught him. I caught a Gareth.
Oh, caught a Gareth in the wild.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So House Bill 283 in the Ohio State Senate was introduced by Senator Andrew Brenner, who is the subject of this story. It would ban the use of all electronics while driving. It was proposing stricter limitations on distracted driving. So banning all use of electronics while driving. And Brenner, he decided to attend this Zoom meeting with a super interesting background. I'm gonna see, it's pretty subtle. I'm gonna see if you can guess where Andrew was making his Zoom call about distracted driving from. Can you guess where
he was in the car?
How did you guess that, Patrick?
Well, the seatbelt
and
the fact that the window is not blending.
Yeah, there's no blending from the windows to the walls. And while he's driving,
you get with his balls.
Yes.
Skeet.
So he's got a picture of his living room from his computer, using it as his background while he's driving in his car.
And he thought he was going to be so fucking slick.
He's fucking driving the whole time. He started it when he's parked, and then he just starts driving. You just see him in the Zoom meeting, looking forward and just doing a side to side, looking around and doing the normal sitting at the desk motion.
Normal sitting at the desk motions.
Mm-hmm. Turning on your desk signal.
Right.
Turning your desk wheel.
Right. Making sure that you turn your desk lights on because it's getting dark outside.
Right. And if you're going to have your desk windshield wipers on, you need to have your lights on anyway.
That's true.
Got to make sure you're in the desk only lane if you're going to be turning.
Mm-hmm.
So this motherfucker, he's like, yeah.
I almost failed my original driving test for not knowing that.
For not taking...
it was raining and I didn't have the lights on. The guy goes, "What's Illinois state law?" And I was like, "There's a lot of them.
There can be only one Highlander."
That's right. And he was like, "You turn your lights on with you." It's like, "I'm not going to dig you for it, but that's something you need to know."
See, that would be a perfect time to bust out though. You can't have an ice cream cone in your back pocket on a Sunday. I think that was an Illinois law.
It's like also,
okay, fair, but also the whole safe driving.
I actually think that. Yeah, I think that was a real law.
Yeah, I just don't remember if it was an Illinois law. And for some reason, this dude got a little bit defensive about his behavior when they're like, "Hey, bro, what you're doing? That's what you're saying is illegal now."
Right.
He's like, "I wasn't distracted. I was paying attention to the driving and listening to it. I've actually been on other calls, numerous calls while driving, phone calls for the most part, but on video calls, I'm not paying attention to the video. To me, it's like a phone call. Weird way of saying I'm breaking all the law that I'm trying to pass right now. Like humble brag, this law that I want you all to be punished for, I break it every day. Every day I fuck up. Right. Suck it.
So suck it. Deal with it.
Oh man. This we don't need to do this one or this one. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This guy, I'm going to tell you the story. And now you have to guess what the guy's going to look like. All right.
Okay.
There's a gentleman who got into a minor disagreement at an establishment owned by a, we'll call them celebrity. The gentleman in question is Nicholas Newhart. He had a couple of alcoholic beverages, and the bouncers, just asked him if he could leave a certain area, and he didn't. So, a couple of police officers showed up and said, "Hey, would you mind leaving?"
Please.
He got into a slight disagreement with them, where he flung his colostomy bag at them, swung it around like a weapon, and just covered them in shit. Yes. This dude swung it around like a medieval mace. He's just like, "Oh, you want me to move?"
Oh yeah.
He was drunk and blocking an outside emergency exit door at Kid Rock's bar, and security's like, "You got to leave this area." He's like, "Nope."
So with the bar, bitch.
Bar with the bar, colostomy bag, diggy, throw it on the police. I'm pretty sure those are the words.
What was the guy's name?
Nicholas Newhart.
Yep. His name is Nick Newhart.
You will never guess what this guy looks like. I'm going to show you a picture. You'll be like, that couldn't possibly be him. Just
nice.
This is the kind of person.
What is the forehead say?
I don't know, but it doesn't say employable.
No. That is the wispiest mustache I've ever seen. This is what happened when Yosemite Sam finally got off of meth. This is the after thing. You take that hat off of Yosemite Sam, that's what's on his forehead.
Oh wow.
God darn it. No, I hate that rabbit. And apparently minorities.
Yeah. Well, it was a gray rabbit.
Wow.
Saying.
Just saying.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm really interested to know what that guy's forehead says, but it's just really
we don't have a clear enough picture, and I didn't really care about looking too much into his life. I feel like it'd be akin to looking in the bathroom mirror and saying Bloody Mary 3 times.
Right. Well, that's one. Don't say it.
I don't want his forehead tattoo to come to life. Like if I were to say Bloody Mary 3 times.
No, not again.
No, I understand. I understand what you're thinking about, Patrick, but I promise you, I'm not going to say Bloody Mary.
Say it again.
I'm gonna hit you with my shit bag at Kid Rock's bar. Oh, what the bar? The shit big in your face. Visual bits.
Visual.
We never get enough visual bits.
Bits.
Visual bits for visual shits. It's enough to make you want to blow up the world.
No, don't do it.
Okay, I won't do it. But only because there's a little bit of hope left. Thanks to one Uber drive that changed LaTanya Young's life forever.
Tanya Young.
LaTanya Young is a 44-year-old single mother of 3 who met a passenger 3 years ago in downtown Atlanta to pick him up. The gentleman's name was Kevin Esch. And they started talking, just having a normal conversation. They had like a half-hour drive. He was sharing details of his recent divorce, and she, who had gone through a divorce in 2011, offered some advice. And then during the ride, he learned that LaTanya, who had been an Uber driver for 3 years, was working late because she was trying to pay her utility bill. He also learned that she wanted to be the first member of her family to graduate from college, which her plans had to get on hold back in 2010 because she couldn't afford the tuition. Right. But once they arrived to his home, he decided to tip her $150, which is enough to cover the utility bill, and gave her his phone number. It's like, you fucking do it. You go back to college and you keep me apprised of all this information. Like, I want to know that you're following your dream. And well, she's after the Uber ride. After the Uber ride, LaTanya said, I had my mind made up that I wanted to go back to school, and he motivated me. So she tried re-enrolling at Georgia State, but she had a balance from 8 years ago that had to be paid in full, which was $693. something she couldn't afford at that exact moment. So he's like, on the down low, he just goes to the school and pays it and goes, here's some money. Like, let her back in. She's awesome. So he paid for her to be able to get back into school, saying, I didn't want that to be a roadblock because it was something that I could change. And I was in a place to be able to do it. And it was the right thing to do.
What a nice guy.
Yeah. She's like, I'm going to pay you back. And he's like, pay me back by graduating. So,
and a check would be nice.
And like some money order. Like just like a
money order, just a check. You know.
A few bushels of strawberries.
Something like that. Was it Gareth? He's crazy.
He's crazy. Yeah, but she was grateful for support. She worked multiple jobs and had to put off her education. Like, how you try to save up money for something and shit always comes up. Like, oh, I got a car accident or my kids need something. Like, she's like, the family comes first. I'll get my education later.
Right.
So she re-enrolled in classes, received her associate's degree in criminal justice from Georgia State's Perimeter College. And on graduation day, Kevin was right there cheering her on, like, yeah, you fucking did it, bro. But she's like, she still wanted to get her bachelor's degree. So she continued her studies while working part-time as a substitute teacher. And she received support from a scholarship fund that I just found out about, and I want to give a shout out to. The Jeanette Rankin Women's Scholarship Fund, which offers financial aid to low-income women older than 35 pursuing post-secondary education. Fantastic organization. And now Kevin Esch, because he has this personal story with her and she was able to get the money through this, he actually ended up becoming a board member for that organization.
Oh, neat.
Because the chief operating officer of the charity heard about their friendship and their situation and thought he'd be a perfect fit. And now he's helping even more people achieve their dreams through it. They're saying since 1976, the organization has helped more than 1,300 American women earn a post-secondary degree. And she, despite everything going on, LaTanya was able to graduate with her bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Georgia State's Andrew Young School of Policy Studies on May 6th.
Yay.
And Kevin was there with her family too to cheer her on. So this goes to show that one little Uber drive changed this woman's life forever and for the good. All because one guy.
Be polite to people.
Be polite to people. You don't know what people are going through, man. This lady that's doing Uber late at night just wanted to pay her utility bill so she can provide for her family and then ultimately go to college. And it took, a little bit of money from him and her busting her ass through working all this. But it took that one Uber ride for him to be like, you fucking got this. Here's the money for your bill. I fucking believe in you.
Yeah.
And she's like, you know what? I can do it. Sure to life around. And now she's boom, skyrocketing, killing it. She's even writing a book about it because it's called From Broken to Blessed. Great name.
Mm-hmm.
So the book tells her life story and how one Uber ride unexpectedly changed everything. She said, I don't know what situation I would be in if I hadn't met Kevin. I hope his kindness inspires other people to help someone. And I thought that was such a beautiful story that this one guy was just like, got an Uber ride and just had a conversation with his driver and changed her life for the good forever.
Yay.
Beautiful, beautiful story.
That's going to do it for this week. Where can you find us online?
You can find us individually on Twitter at Patrick Newsom 42.
That's me.
At Hungry as a Bear. That's Gareth. Find the entire podcast at Stupid Tweeting. You can search for the video version of this podcast on Facebook and YouTube by searching for Stupid Talking Stupid. And the audio version of the podcast wherever podcasts are found.
Yeah.
You follow the entire podcast. Go to www.stupidstalkingstupid.com. That's where we keep all past episodes, or audio version. We have the video version on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We also have the professional segue and the panda enclosure bits on our YouTube channel. We will have more bits in the future. Turns out having a baby takes up a lot of time.
Lazy.
I know. I'm so fucking lazy. I still have to post the audio version of the last 3 podcasts.
I know. I was saying.
This last month has been a freaking nightmare.
They're at DVMPE too. They're right now, right?
The what?
You send them to DVMPE, right?
Yeah. I have to send them.
They're out there. They're just not on.
Yeah, you could like the actual podcast itself. You can get it on Facebook and YouTube still. It's just the version that goes up into iTunes and Spotify
Right.
is behind because I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah. Clearly.
So
all right. Well, that's gonna do it for this week. For Stupid Talking Stupid, I'm Patrick.
And I'm Bear.
We'll talk to you later.